I'm on E and we late. She want me to stop at Chick-fil-A so she can use the bathroom. I say, well, we can go, cause we late and I gotta get some gas. You can go, I'm going to a new gas station, you can go use the restroom. She throws a fit because I won't make a extra stop so she can go use whatever bathroom she wants to use. Forget that you making me late. Forget that I gotta get gas and I can say we can do one stop. No, she made that a big issue. And guess what the women did? That's your lady. You supposed to stop and you supposed to take her to a nice, pretty bathroom. I said, oh, so these women narcissistic. If you think that somebody is the stronger person, since you look at me as a man, because these women are not looking at me as a woman. Because the way I carry myself, the way I speak, my assertiveness, these women look at me as a man. So they treat me like one.
Right.
So in their mind, I was supposed to bend over backwards and take her to a special a special place to use the bathroom. To hell with me making a logical decision to do a one-stop shop so we can get on the road. I was the villain then. You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist. Why didn't you take your girlfriend to go use that bathroom? Wow. I say, so this is what they dealing with?
Yes.
This?
Yes.
I say, I'm not getting no relationship to be no doggone slave and to cater to no egos, because women, we supposed to be working together. We supposed to be carrying an equal load. A lot of women are very, very, very delusional. And so they have these ideas about men in their head, what they want these men to be. It's like they got a movie and they have a cast and there's a role for this knight in shining armor that's gonna sweep her off her feet and worship her and only her for eternity. His eyes see nobody else but her. His phallus sees nobody else but her. And so she wants that man. She finds a man that she likes. She creates this picture. She's driven by sex, and she wants to trap that man to worship her for eternity. And if he does not play to every single thing that she has in her mind, she wants to blow up the world. She wants to set off a detonator to destroy everything around her if things don't go exactly her way. Both the male and female, they approach relationships with a slave and slave owner mentality. So women actually believe that men were created to serve them. Women believe that men were put on this planet to serve and worship them and work for them. Women believe that a man is to go to work and work his fingers to the bone until he dies so that she can have a soft life and just ride easy. Women really believe that.
Hey, my more brothers. I know you just saw the clips out front. And our favorite stud, Princella, the queen maker, just found out. She just discovered what black men have been saying forever. Now, she went up against the manosphere for a good 2 years, good 2-3 years. She's been going on the manosphere saying how weak we were and how we thought and all this other kind of yang, right? And the misogynistic and toxic way we're talking to women. And she did not believe the gynocracy is real. She didn't believe it. Most people don't, especially the black gynocracy. People don't believe that the gynocracy is real. But just like everybody else, FAFO, she found out exactly how real the gynocracy actually is. You can hear it in her voice. You can hear the frustration in her voice. Oh man, I might have to do a whole review of the interview that she did. And she laid it all out. Everything that we have said, she's saying. How difficult black women actually are. How unreasonable they are. How they want us to be a slave and bend over backwards and kiss their behinds, right? That's what she has discovered. Oh, wait a minute. You think because I'm this way and I present this way and I'm strong and forceful, I'm a man? And just because I'm a man, I'm supposed to serve you? As Morpheus has said, Neo, you are a slave. See, now they know why we call black men concussers, especially black men that fall in to the ideology of the gynocracy. You're not here to rule. You're not here to be a boss. You're here to be a slave. And she's there to be a slave owner, which is something that she said in the interview. I only played clips. I might have to do what Ed calls a play-by-play. An extended play-by-play, because this is just too good. It's just too juicy. And she's not the first one. I've heard many studs that are on the masculine side of the lesbian relationship say the exact same thing. That they got tired of dating women. They got tired of the emotional labor. They got tired of them always having to take care of her and always have to put up with the narcissism that women exude, their expectations, their frivolous wants, and it's always a lot. It's always a lot. And that bathroom incident was just was just one of them. Oh, that was hilarious, man. She had to go to a particular bathroom, and it might not have been the bathroom. It might not be a particular food. It might be something else. Every guy that dates a black woman has encountered that. Every single one. It has to be a certain way. The thing is that I'm a Sigma, and my girls knew that I was going to embarrass them about wanting a certain thing a certain way and demanding it, and I was going to embarrass them. So they just snuck behind my back and did it anyway. But they didn't bring it up to me. Now, if you ask them later why you did it, and they would kind of sheepishly tell you why they did it, but they never brought it up to me in front of my face because I would embarrass them. I don't go for that. Never did. The constant beratement, the constant pressure of that emotional labor that black men have to perform for black women is enormous. And that gynocracy, when they read out of the book, they want you to comply. When she walked in with all the women jumped on her. You should have stopped and took, and you should have stopped and let your lady go to the bathroom with her choice. And not that it didn't make logical sense. So that's the thing. Now, a white woman, she might have been upset, but she'd have stopped off at the gas station. You got your gas. She'd have used the bathroom. She might have been a little miffed, but the thing is, it wouldn't be a whole thing. White women are more passive aggressive. Black women are aggressive. Something small like that, they're willing to throw down and throw hands. And I've seen it in my whole life. Little bitty tiny thing. And you think it's a little bitty tiny thing, man. She ready to jump down your throat. This is hilarious. Now, the part when she talked about black women expecting you to lay down your life and work yourself to death to give her a soft life, that's all you heard. That's all you hear with Kendra G in the dating shows. That's all you heard with Kevin. I got 3 kids by 3 baby daddies. I'm over 30. I'm leftover. And I barely have an education. I don't make no money. But I want a 6-figure guy that's 6 feet tall and will give me a soft life. because I don't want to work. I want to stay at home and bake cookies and half clean. Now, trust and believe, even if they stay at home, they only half clean. You know, they're not Asian where you come in and basically you can lick the floor because it's so clean. It ain't that way. It's never been that way. You know, that old school clean that my mother had, that had to be beaten into my mother by my grandmother. Doesn't believe it didn't just get there. It didn't just get there. My mother took a lot of lickings to get to the point where she cleaned like that. But that is funny. It's funny as hell, especially for modern women and all their demands. Not only are you a slave, you got to pay for the privilege. Not only do they take advantage of you and and use your own nature against you, which when women get with women, since they have the same nature, that's where the clash comes in. Because even though a lot of studs want to be men, they're not men. And they don't have the attitudes of men. They don't have the same kind of training that men have. And so men are taught to sacrifice for their family. Women are taught to take the sacrifice. And when two women get together, it doesn't work out that way because each one of them wants the other to sacrifice it. It doesn't work. That's where come a lot of studs when they get in their 30s and their 40s, they go looking for a husband because they're tired of taking care of a woman and taking care of a woman's demands, especially black ones. Black ones are the worst. So hear Princella talk about what she was talking about. That bathroom tale was hilarious. Absolutely riotous. So one thing that she did say during her interview is that most women have no clue about what men want. They have zero clue. So when they talk about what men are and what men do and how men think, they have zero clue. One thing she did say, she said after counseling women and talking to women and being a woman herself, 99% of women have no clue what a man wants, feels, or even thinks. So listen to a woman talk about a man and anything else like that, that's her own brain coming up with some kind of false projection and conjecture. That's what it is. And to hear a woman say it, I don't know if she knows how much she's actually giving away. I don't think she does. I don't know if she really knows that she's saying what we have suspected all along. But as you hear her say it, I'm 100% sure. I'm around women all the time. Even now, I'm around women all the time. Okay? I got 2 daughters, I got sisters, I got a mother, I got a bunch of friends that are female, yada, yada, yada. So I'm around women all the time. And I know that they have no clue about what men think or how they feel or what kind of logical process they have. They don't have a clue. And, you know, there's another thing that she said that's not in any of the clips is that, as I've always said, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We speak 2 different languages. And since women don't have a clue about how to talk to us, I mean, no clue. Even the white woman at Happy Wife School said the same thing. Women have no clue about how to talk to us. So it's on the man to actually figure out how to communicate with her, because she can't communicate with us. She's almost like an AI that you have to train. The AI can't communicate with you unless you teach it how to communicate with you. You have to communicate with it. Same thing with women. Women are, for their uses, they're fine. They're cool. The thing is, you can't communicate with them. You don't speak their language, and even though you're trying to get across your thoughts, feelings, and actions, they can't read it. They can't understand it because it's always filtered through their emotions. And by the time it gets through that filter, it's all garbled and backwards. Why I gave up a long time ago. Anytime I talk to a woman, it's real straightforward, it's real short, it's real direct. Trying to explain nuance to a woman is impossible because it's going to go into that emotional filter. It's going to get swirled around and it's going to get garbled and it's going to get chewed up and backwards. Never fails. Never fails. So, anyhow, I think I might have to do a whole, like it says, a whole play-by-play because a lot of stuff that she says, even though we know it, we've been saying it for years, to hear it come out of a woman's mouth that's dated women or continues to date women and have the exact same problems that we do and have women deny it on a daily basis, man, that might be worthwhile. I might have to do that. Anyhow, y'all, let me get out of here. This beach just out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.